the ground with Brown. Got enough for the first down. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. What perfect execution on that big run. Everything perfectly blocked, and this guy doesn't need a lot of room.
I love how this offensive line communicates and works up front. You see guys winning their one-on-one battles. There's double teams happening. Guys are getting into the second level and creating big lanes for this running back.
He'll be brought down quickly after a very short gain. Second and long here. They'll give it to Brown. Stopped right there.
Well, there was just nowhere to go for the runner on that last play. Just way too much penetration up front, and as a result, they lose yardage.
Quarterback changing the play. From the gun on third down, Simmons. Quickly out to the tight end.
Well, you love to see this on the first drive of the game, right? Third down, go back to the old faithful, the slant pass, something you put in on day one install back in spring practice. Executed perfectly, keep this drive alive.
Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Brown. Tackled almost immediately, not a whole lot on that one.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Keep it on the ground. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. And the Gamecocks lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. Again, it's Brown. And he stopped, brought down at the 18. It'll be enough for the first down. The Gamecocks kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Simmons. Blasted as he lets it go. Just gets rid of it to avoid the sack.
And those are the ones, man. They're throwing those slants over the middle. Those receivers, they get alligator arms sometimes. They don't want to get hit. That's the beauty of when you have a physical defense. You make them think about it, and that's what happens. Sometimes you get drops.
They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line.
And they said to us in the meetings leading up to this football game, really wanted to establish the line of scrimmage, run the football. First drive, this is exactly what they're doing. They're getting what they want. This defense has to get better at the point of attack.
He steps out of bounds, but not before he has enough to set him up first and goal.
And that will go such a long way in deciding this football game. Who can win these short yardage situations? Who can be the more physical team? And this offense right here showing the work up front, man. The big boys all moving together, creating enough space. And I love the way Palmer, the back gets downhill, understands where the first down marker is.
Yeah, you know, some running...
Touchdown, Gamecocks! This offense is so deep, it's teetering on the edge of a safety. Throwing Simmons. Grabbed behind the line. It's Brown. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains and the screen pass is effective. Plays like that, but just a second of hesitation in the defense to make sure, and they're able to take advantage here.
And they use great timing with this call, right? Like, you can't call this play all the time, but you want to catch them when they're a little bit aggressive, not thinking about it. Nice job slipping the screen behind them, making the easy catch, and then getting downfield, picking up some extra yards.
They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
Quick give. It's Brown.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Just a short pass to the tight end. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs.
As a head coach, you love to see your quarterback locked in early in games. And in the first drive, leads the offense down to a touchdown, throws a TD pass, and here he is again, making a really good decision and a very accurate throw to pick up that first down.
Handoff Robinson running left. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Here's Simmons to throw. Setting up the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Lined up in the gun, here's Simmons. Caught. And they pick up the first down in what might be the last play here in the first quarter. Guys, Jacksonville State has the lead here as we've reached the end of the quarter. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. Hits inside, it's Brown. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
And oftentimes running backs love drop plays because there's less traffic in front of them. The offensive line is selling pass, the quarterback's selling pass. They don't get the handoff until the very last possible second, so the D-line's rushed way upfield, and now it's so much easier for these backs to find their holes and pick their lanes.
Steamrolls his way ahead. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line and a big red zone opportunity here. And the Gamecocks getting set on 1st and 10. A give to Brown. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Simmons. He's got the back in the middle. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
And we've seen him do it by land, right? They've been handing the football, and he's been finding space, making some plays, and now he does it by air. They find him, throw him the football, proving to be a dual threat. This is a guy they like to feature in this offense because he'll continue to make big plays.
The Gamecocks trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Here's Brown. Swamped immediately.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
He's brought down immediately and barely got it back to the line of scrimmage.
It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on 3rd down, David. And you know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing especially at the quarterback position here.
And thinking about the defense, they're aggressive in these situations. They're going to play man. They're going to play uptight on you. So I know that. Now how do I counterpunch and attack this defense?
Caught. They will score. 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. Here's Brown to begin the drive. Not much movement there. It's a gain of 1. Gets him out to the 5.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Right back to it. There he goes. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down. He's up to 86 yards rushing. He continues to impress as he leads the nation in rushing. Simmons on play action. Tight end finds a soft spot. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Man, I love the catch radius on this guy. If you just put it somewhere near his body, he's going to be able to reel it in. That was a phenomenal job, showing you his athleticism and also his concentration, making that outstanding grab.
On play action. Fires to the middle. Complete to Williams over the middle. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
All right, defense. It ain't working, right? They're stringing together several first downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. And the Gamecocks, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. The run inside. It's Brown. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down. The lost yardage leaves him with 2nd and 11. Quarterback signaling to his guy. Throwing Simmons. Fires to the tight end. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
We thought this guy might be a big weapon here and a big part of what the offense was going to try to do. And you've seen now, early in this game, they're going to him a lot. That's already his 5th catch. Defense can't cover him. He's such a big target, and you know this quarterback's going to keep looking his way.
They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Trying to get the corner. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the first down.
Kill. 886 bouncer. 886 bouncer.
Austin Simmons, the play fake. Right side, it's Robinson. Touchdown! They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. They'll start on the ground with Brown. Still on his feet at the 45. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, let's get it started here. Week 6 on what's already been a revealing day here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with Tennessee taking on the number 21 team, the Alabama Crimson Tide. And it's the Volunteers in front on the scoreboard and atop their conference standings. And it's hardly too early to dream big. This team is closing in on a 6-0 start. Could be a special season. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now over to your game at Amherst Stadium. This tight end is enjoying quite the day through 2 quarters. It's amazing how athletic tight ends are now and just how much they're utilized. He's played a starring role in giving them this halftime lead. And with that, let's head back to the guys at JSU Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. The Gamecocks will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20. Jacksonville State's offense comes out ready to start this drive.
Ready.
Here's Brown to begin the drive. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27.
Draws are such a smart way to take advantage of fast defensive linemen that want to get upfield and get after the quarterback. It keeps them honest, makes them realize they got to play the run too. Great play call.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They go play action with Simmons. Here comes the heat. It's caught. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. One big play and you go from a little backed up to threatening. It's 1st and 10 from the 40. Hand off for Brown. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebacker swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
The play fake. Fires it down the seam. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Simmons from the gun on 3rd down. Fires to the wideout. This one's complete. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the 1st down. And the Gamecocks are marching down the field. Looking for the edge. Pulls it, looking for a crease. And he couldn't find any room to breathe. What a great job on the run fits by this defense.
When you play the option and you play this responsibility football, sometimes your eyes can get lost. They didn't on that play. Nice job honing in, getting in there quickly, getting the quarterback to the ground.
Running inside, it's Brown. Finds a little bit of room, give him a couple down to the 23. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that 1st down. Here's Simmons to throw. Finds his big tight end. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down.
That's one as a quarterback. You've thrown the completion, and you're like, dude, can you just turn around and make one guy miss and go get the 1st? Or can you just stretch out and get the 1st down? You need your guys to have a little bit more awareness where they are in the field on that play. And even though they got the completion, it's not enough to pick up the 1st. And now you're staring 4th down right in the face.
The Gamecocks will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Here's Robinson. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
1st down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
They'll try to run it in with Brown. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. How good have they been on 3rd down today, and another opportunity here on 3rd and goal. One more time, it's Brown. They'll start on the ground with Brown. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be 2nd and long.
Maybe that stop shows this defense is tightening up, especially in the run game. The offense, frankly, they've been able to do whatever they want to do. They're just handing the ball off. This guy's having success left and right. No, sir, no mas, get it together.
They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. And the Gamecocks are facing 3rd and inches. They'll try to move the sticks with Brown. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. We've come to the break, and Jacksonville State has the lead. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the third quarter stats will show you. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. So first down, we'll open up the final period. On the option. Fighting off the defender. And he's swallowed up immediately, stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Playing the option, man, consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
Simmons finds his target. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down. They're looking at a third down and short from the 33. Lined up in the gun, here's Simmons. Complete downfield. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. The Gamecocks go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Keeps it himself. He'll do it himself. Now the pitch. Knocked down, but not before he crossed into the red zone and picked up 4 yards down to the 17.
Well, this defense knew coming into the game they were going to see the option, and they didn't know exactly how it was going to look specifically. They've seen it a few times early in this game. They've given up some yards, but it looks like they're clamping down on it now, guys, and we know they've got speed. They can go sideline to sideline. Really nice job that time. Getting Hats over to the football, getting to the pitch man in the perimeter of the field, and getting him down on the ground.
And the Gamecocks trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. Brown again. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on first and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. Nowhere to run, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage.
After getting stopped on that second down, don't be surprised if the offense hands it off to him again here at the goal line on third.
They'd really rather not have to settle for 3. It's third and goal from the 6. Lined up in the gun, here's Simmons. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. Right down the boulevard. It's good. They get the win. They are now bowl eligible, but when you have a 0 in the loss column, there are much bigger fish to fry.